Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the foot going for goal! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Suarez is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning.
And Messi! This could fall anywhere! Hoists it forward.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Griezmann done very well to intervene. And it's Luis Suarez, chipped through. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out. Jordi Alba.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as a face-to-face chance! Titi tries to clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Messi. It's come loose. Griezmann. Now it's Rakitic. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
Griezmann certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Roberto. Now it's Griezmann, and it's Messi. And he's cut it out. Shoots! It's there! And this is getting better and better. Suarez with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Messi. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Suarez. He's on his way. He's the real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers. Rakitic. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. has gone out. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Titi. Messi. Played out to the right. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Titi goes looking. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vidal. Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Rakitic drives it forward. That's not going to make it. And here's Suarez. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann tries a shot! Really well taken goal. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Goes for goal! And in it goes!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defend.
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again. Piqué does well there, alert. Messi. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Dembele. The referee's awarded a free kick. Barcelona with a perfect chance to get one back. He'll fancy himself from here. Rakitic! That was travelling. Vidal. And it's Griezmann. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Luis Suarez hits one! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's in space and looking for options. Towering header! Just needed better contact. And it's played forward. Jordi Alba floats one over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. Luis Suarez.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
And it's Vidal. And the through ball is intercepted. Jordi Alba, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. That's a promising ball. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance if he can get through. He's through, it's Messi! Oh, that is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
It's Dembele! Oh, he really got hold of that. So here comes the substitution. Vidal. Titi plays it forward. Now it's Griezmann. Piqué gets it back. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Vidal goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Messi. There are a few waiting for it. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Arthur. Now it's Griezmann. Gets away from his opponent. And he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose! Dashing forward at pace. And it's Dembele. And here's Suarez. Ball is over the line. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Arthur. Nelson Semedo. Dembele. Arthur. Dembele. Jordi Alba is charging up on the overlap. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Dembele. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Piqué. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Plays it out to the wing. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they look like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful, perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well, no doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The stands here, the curva as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight. All in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say Ezekiel Garay. Keep an eye on the centre-back's composure on the ball and his confidence in distributing it from the back. And if given enough time, he'll step forward and drive their momentum.
OK, interesting. Kondogbia is fouled. And it's Gaia. Pjanic does well to read it and intercepts.
Valencia have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alexandro goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Douglas Costa, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Coquelin. He's through the middle, and he's searching through Gonzalo Guedes! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Gonzalo Guedes simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Bonucci is there, and he can get that clear. Look at the defender bombing forward. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. And it's Rodrigo. Good ball. He's got it. Chance! He's scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rodrigo really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
De Ligt. Douglas Costa.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's been taken straight back. Gonzalo Guedes. Parejo. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo gets it out to the wing. Danger averted for now. And the counter is on. Gabriel does well there. Alert. Parejo. And it's Florenzi. Oh, he's found him in space. Has a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rodrigo. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now the counter. Gets the better of his man. Parejo. Up to meet it. It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Going for goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rodrigo cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
And here's Dybala. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Juventus with the chance now to pull one back. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cristiano Ronaldo! Higuain shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Florenzi. Rodrigo. No way through there. Gonzalo Guedes! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
And the keeper's given it away. Forward it goes. Now it's Higuain. Gonzalo Guedes. Has he picked him out? Well read, he sorted that out. Douglas Costa. Rabiot plays it forward. Valencia have it back and they can go again. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Gonzalo Guedes. He's had a shot! Oh, looks like he's been taken. In he goes again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Valencia are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And here's Dybala. And Dybala! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Benzema! Oh, just wide.
Benzema probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Longley plays it towards the front. Kroos. Modric. Toni Kroos. James Rodriguez. Longley drives it forward. Real chance! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cut out in the nick of time. Marcelo. Kroos. Toni goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Toni Kroos simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Kroos clouts it too hard. Rakitic goes looking. Arthur. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to break out here, and he's away. Oh, and the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And he's there to clear it. Arthur. Oh, what a ball!
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Arthur. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. PK. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Rakitic. Jordi Alba. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Timely intervention. Azar. And it's Toni Kroos. Modric. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Madrid clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Griezmann. Messi. Rakitic. Needed a better pass there. And it's Azar. Oh, real chance! Benzema was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. And here's Suarez. Messi. He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cleared away. Casemiro. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Now it's Hazard. Lovely bit of skill there. Modric gets it back. And it's Toni Kroos. Forward it goes. Kroos. James Rodriguez. That's a good ball to find him. And he's straight offside. And here's Griezmann. And Messi! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi.
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through. And certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Barcelona head to the... Modric with the foul. Longley. Has a hit! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Marcelo. Modric. Rafael Varane. And it's Hazard. James Rodriguez. Modric. And here's Hazard. Rakitic. Messi.
Madrid clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
And here's Benzema. Modric tries to stroke it through. Benzema unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hits one! They've done it! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Terrible error, duly punished. Madrid break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Marcelo.
Madrid have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Gets away from his opponents.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Arthur. Luis Suarez. Toni Kroos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And for a moment, time stood still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
There will be a throw-in. Casemiro was not to be moved. Casemiro plays it forward. And it's been given away. And Titi hoists it forward. Griezmann. There's the through ball. Hazard gets the better of his man. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. He's through the middle. Griezmann gets on the end, tries a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Griezmann. And here's Messi.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. And it's Toni Kroos. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, and that should have been two.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oh, good ball.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Casemiro. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Piqué battles to win it back.
Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, and the shot! In it goes! They have stolen level at the last! And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended in a draw, craft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been... Has a pop! It's in!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter?
Has a hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Maguire cuts it out. Matic. Could be a chance. Rashford!
And he's there to make a great save.
Rashford is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Rakitic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Rakitic needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out.
And a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Shaw battles to win it back. Forward it goes. And here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Lingard. Chance to shoot. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Chance to shoot. It's a brilliant interception. And the counter is on. Rashford.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Needed a better pass there. Rashford. Rashford goes steaming forward. Rakitic plays it forward. Barcelona get it back again. Matic coaxed through there. Rashford. Oh, great ball. He's gone for it. Sticks it away.
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Bruno Fernandes at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Griezmann, good challenge, he just stood firm. Messi, and he's on his way, he's had a go! In it goes!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rashford. It's Rashford! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Messi, and the finish! Marvellous goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, some tackle that. It's come loose. Can he find a finish now? Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And the game has already resumed here. Messi, and here's Messi. Rakitic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets it back. Lingard hits one! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Matic tries to get it forward quickly. Ball through needs to be good here. Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rashford.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Bruno Fernandes. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Piqué drives it forward. Matic. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lingard. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Lingard, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
He gets past his man. Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Barcelona can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Lindelof. Bruno Fernandes.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Just brushed off the ball there. Titi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Matic did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Throw in. Pogba, who has set up 2 goals.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Messi. It's a promising ball. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Played into space out wide. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Done very well to intervene. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rashford! Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Could be thinking about a shot here. Martial has a go!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, good interception.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Lindelof switches it towards the other side. And here's Martial. It had chance! And it's a goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, a breakthrough already. Vidal. And it's Griezmann. Just brushed off the ball there. Maguire. Pogba has a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had a shot! In it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester United get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Matic. Martial, that intervention was very necessary. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Wan-Bissaka. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vidal. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. He can get that clear. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pogba. Lindelof tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Lindelof. Lindelof drives it forward. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Rashford. Rashford has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Rashford did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jordi Alba. Hoists it forward. Matic was not to be moved. Martial, a real chance to break. Pogba. Matic. And a shot! Forward it goes. Maguire, and it's played forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So we're already into the second period.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It is a corner. The defence can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Luis Suarez. Manchester United are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rakitic. Jordi Alba is charging up on the overlap.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's played him through. Luis Suarez. He's had a go! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. Barcelona hits one! No mistake! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So now the difference is 3. Bay. McTominay goes looking. He's found his man. And here's Griezmann. And he's cut it out. Matic plays it forward. Dashing forward at pace. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Matic. Lindelof. Greenwood is flagged offside. Bruno Fernandes. And they've been caught out here. It's Greenwood! Just wouldn't stay down for him. And it's played forward. Roberto. And it's Dembele. Rakitic hoists it forward. Titi. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Roberto battling down that right flank. Well read, he's sorted that out. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, games like this, Peter, can often hinge on the smallest of details, so you have to wonder what effect it's going to have on everybody on this pitch now.
Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. And that has put a stop to that. Griezmann. Matic. Finds himself eased off the ball. Griezmann. McTominay. McTominay goes looking. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Greenwood. Quick look. Has a pop! And he's straight offside. Oh, it's Dembele. Bruno Fernandes now on a hat-trick. That's a decent ball. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it was engaging.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control a game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful defensive presence, always alert to any opposition threats and pretty adept at nipping them in the bud.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. De Bruyne hoists it high. That intervention was very necessary. Roberto. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Jordi Alba. Oh, good interception. Another chance from a corner. And here's Roberto. Shot at goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gundogan. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fernandinho. It is deadlocked. And here's Aguero. Timely intervention. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lobs it in gently. Ah, he's given it away. Rakitic. Well played, he saw that coming. Fernandinho. Otamendi. Well, that had to be more accurate. Griezmann. It's got through to him. Just the keeper to beat, and Messi! Defenders on the back foot. And here's Aguero. De Bruyne. Aguero. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! And they've been caught out here. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Sterling. Gabriel Jesus gets flagged offside. And here's Griezmann. He's in. Goes for goal. Goal! Barcelona!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Gabriel Jesus. Chance! He scores! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think
Barcelona have a free kick. Messi, Griezmann, and he's cut it out. And through to the goalkeeper. Fernandinho. And here's Sterling. Aguero. And he's away. He's had a go! And that would have been some goal.
Aguero may risk being accused of being a tad selfish. Not by me, though. It was good endeavour.
Mendy. And the shot! De Bruyne plays it short. Oh, that's a fine challenge. There is the half-time whistle. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. He could be in here. It's got through and hits one! What a wonderful goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck. And his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the...
Gabriel Jesus! Straight at the keeper.
Gabriel Jesus might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
And it's Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Fernandinho. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Messi. Forward it goes. Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
De Bruyne. Fernandinho. Well positioned to make that interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Longley. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Messi already, of course, on the score sheet. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
And here's Sterling. Surely and the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The changes then in quick succession. Gabriel Jesus has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. A chance to play it in. Jordi Alba demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hits one! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Now it's Aguero. Mahrez hits it! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Manchester go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And here's Suarez. Griezmann. He's gone for it! And in it goes! That was a given. It always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Mahrez hits it! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Vidal.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's it. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Manchester United will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
Well, Peter, they play a very attractive brand of possession football as long as they avoid passing for passing's sake and maintain an end product intent.
Mata. Pogba. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Florenzi plays it forward. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Musk, goes for goal! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Garay. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. Valencia, yet to have a shot on target. He's found his man. He's got it, and he's got time. Lindelof gets rid without sophistication. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Carlos Soler. Gonzalo Guedes. Lindelof gets into the right position to intercept. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And he's cut it out. Juan Mata. Now it's Martial. Jeffrey Kondogbia. And it's Camero. That intervention was very necessary. Mata. Fred. And here's Martial. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Wan-Bissaka. Matic. Fred. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Camero. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And here's Rodrigo. Gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. And the through ball is intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. And they've been caught out here. Gets the better of his... And the shot! through. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Valencia draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Coquelin. Kondogbia puts his foot on the gas. And it's Juan Mata. Rashford. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Valencia head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period.
Valencia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're good.
Mata with the foul. Rodrigo. Oh, it's Rodrigo. Ball swung in. Hoists it forward. Juan Mata. Wan-Bissaka. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. What about that, Jim Beglin?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good...
Goes for goal! It's there! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Fred. And here's Camero. De Gea, will they claim to that? Juan Mata. Gets away from his opponent. Maguire. Juan Mata. Pogba. Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gabriel. Coquelin. Coquelin drives it forward. Rodrigo is fouled. Now it's Rodrigo. Rashford. Rashford takes control of it and he's on the move. He's pinged one through here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Camero! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There is some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change. And it's Juan Mata. And here's Martial. It's Rashford! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Rashford probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Florenzi. Vaz. Now it's Camero. And here's Rodrigo. Hits one! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Gonzalo Guedes. Carlos Soler. Florenzi. He's through. And it's Rashford. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Coquelin positions himself well and cuts it out. Gonzalo Guedes, right through the middle. And they've got it back as soon as he'll have a go. And that would have won it.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Gonzalo Guedes. Rodrigo gets on the end of it. Has a hit! Pogba. Fred. Gonzalo Guedes. Matic. Shaw. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rashford. Juan Mata. Coquelin goes looking. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Camero. That's a decent ball. Now it's Vaz. Has a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's asleep.
So that's it. It is all over. Valencia had won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Towering header! Decent enough try.
Tova certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Jeffrey Kondogbia. And it's Griezmann. Surely he's gone for it! It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position.
And the finish! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Rodrigo is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Gabriel. Garay. Coquelin. Thauvin. It's come loose. He's had a look. And here's Thauvin. Coquelin. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Griezmann gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Valencia suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Florenzi. And here's Griezmann. Loses Garay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And here's Thauvin. Can he find a finish now? Keeper's ball. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Gamero shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Kondogbia. And here's Rodrigo. Now can he finish? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot a goal! In it goes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel...
Griezmann! And that's caused a worry or two. France with another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, he's in! That intervention was very necessary. And here's Pogba. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Parejo goes steaming forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Parejo needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rafael Varane. And it's played forward. Griezmann. Thauvin. Now it's Thauvin. Diakabi with a fine tackle. Kondogbia drives it forward. Ball through needs to be good here. Oh, good ball. Rodrigo.
Valencia have been showing a newly found sharpness out there. They've been good playing down the middle of late.
It's a loose ball. And here's Rodrigo. Gamero has a hit. This could fall anywhere. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the first 45 minutes are up. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. But the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And here's Pogba. Good ball, it's found its target. Plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. Rodrigo. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Coquelin. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Rodrigo.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Well read, he sorted that out. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Referee's given a throw. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Gamero. Is there any support? He might not need it. Forward it goes. Matuidi. Mbappe. And the shot! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Titi. And here's Griezmann. Has a pop! He's looking to get there first. Pogba really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do it.
Gamero is fouled. Out of play for a goal kick. Pogba hoists it forward, and here's Griezmann. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Just brushed off the ball there. Valencia get it back again. Diakabi. Garay. Diakabi. Gabriel. And here's Fekir. Griezmann. And he's had a goal! Goal! France! And they're back in front!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. France go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. Valencia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Valencia have a free kick.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, who knows, Peter? It may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
He's found his man, and he's cut it out.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Well positioned to make that interception. Fakir. Carlos Soler. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Dembele. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Valencia really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
And with that, it's time for me to... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We have already started here. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. And here's Camero. Rodrigo going for goal! There it is! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Valencia go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Bournemouth will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Well, I think the understanding, Peter, in this team has developed to an instinctive level whereby the pass and move philosophy is executed with great precision now.
Gonzalo Guedes. Parejo. Billing plays it forward. Wilson. It's a goal kick. And it's Vass. Billing. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Wilson, looking to get within range. He's gone for it! Vass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalo Guedes. Cook positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's King. King takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's played forward. And here's King, loses his balance and loses the ball. Gonzalo Guedes. Daniels. And it's Fraser. It's a loose ball. Parejo goes looking. Hoists it forward. Rodrigo. Gonzalo Guedes. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Parejo is the guilty party there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Diakabi. Gaia. Piccini. Gonzalo Guedes. And here's Rodrigo. That's a brilliant interception. Fraser. And here's King. Tries lifting it over. Timely intervention. Gaia. Gets wrestled off the ball. And he's cut it out. Piccini. Gonzalo Guedes. Forward it goes. Ake. Shoots! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lerma. Gonzalo Guedes drives it forward. Smith. Billing. And it's played forward. And here's Wilson. Good ball, it's found its target. Parejo plays it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. He's found his man. Silerson can claim that. Now it's Rodrigo. That'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Valencia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. Valencia carrying a one-goal lead. Diakabi attempts a clearance. Looks to clip it forward. Vaz. Parejo.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Parejo. Vaz. And here's Camero. Fraser. And here's King. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Camero. It's a great... goes for goal! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely put.
Has a pop! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
He's made it. Real chance! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that. Valencia clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Florenzi. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fraser. Forward it goes. Good ball. Vas. And it's Gamero. Gamero tries to get it forward quickly. Billing. Brings it forward. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Parejo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's lifted it over. Vas. Gonzalo Guedes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Florenzi was not to be moved. And it's Florenzi. He's left his man. Rodrigo, the hat-trick hero. Rodrigo has a hit! It's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
4 in the game. He is the man. Header! Oh, denied at the last. Rodrigo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Smith. Lerma. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. What a throw in. And here's Gamero. Fence has got rid of that. And there goes the final whistle. Valencia, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Valencia simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would say Ezekiel Garay. Keep an eye on the centre-back's composure on the ball and his confidence in distributing it from the back, and if given enough time, he'll step forward and drive their momentum.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And here's Camero. Rodrigo goes for goal! It's there! The breakthrough strike! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Inter Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Gonzalo Guedes.
Well, it's something I've noticed more of. They're defending much deeper.
Lobs it in gently. Martinez gets through on his own. Good clearance and very necessary. The Fry gets it back. Right through the middle. He's on his way. Oh, real chance! And he's there to cut it out. It's in, and that looks to be very much like an own goal.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Asamoah. And it's Sanchez. Brozovic drives it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's a throw-in. Gabriel plays it forward. He's through the middle. He's off on a marauding run.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Candreva.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Camero. Gonzalo Guedes. Pass. And here's Rodrigo. Good ball, it's found its target. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Valencia with a chance here to increase their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kondogbia is flagged offside. Martinez. Now it's Sanchez. Gets away from his opponents. Sanchez, real chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vas. Gonzalo Guedes. Kondogbia. Hoists it forward. Gabriel was not to be moved. And here's Rodrigo. Gonzalo Guedes. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Vas. And here's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Decent looking ball. Now can he hits one? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Coquelin. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Valencia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Forward it goes. Candreva, played in by Candreva, has a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looks to dink one in. And the ball is out of play. Coquelin. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Vas. And here's Rodrigo. Gamero.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Gets the better of his man. And help's available out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Up to meet it! He has done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
And when the manager called on him, he's gone for it!
Inter have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And Handanovic pulls off a sensational save. Martinez. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Sanchez. Oh, good interception.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And somehow it stayed out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Garay tries to get it forward quickly. Gamero. Candreva. Martinez. Now it's Lukaku. And it's played forward. Now it's Gamero. That's a promising ball. Gamero tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Rodrigo gets it back. Gonzalo Guedes. Gonzalo Guedes tries running with the ball at his feet. Hoists it forward. Dashing forward at pace. And it's Candreva. Martinez gets flagged offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Jeffrey Kondogbia. And here's Gamero. Chance! And that would have won it.
Gonzalo Guedes has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Godin. Coquelin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Has a hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Gamero really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Kondogbia. That's offside. Yes, it is.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so
It's no surprise.
Forward it goes.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And here's Camero.
Valencia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Lukaku. Martinez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Inter have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Rodrigo. 4 extra minutes added on. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Brozovic. Garay does well there. And that's it. Valencia win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere.